Good morning. My name is Karen Elliott, and this is Kinetic Karma. I'd like to thank you for joining my channel today. I'm here on video 7 of a 10-day series on healing and manifesting what it is you want in your life, providing techniques, possibilities, different ways that you could possibly do that. Basically, the series is focused on the chakra deck, which is this deck, and let me show you the deck, and Mystic Mudra deck. Along with these two decks, I pull additional cards as I'm guided to. So let's start today off. I did a meditation and I got a really weird, I heard something really weird. It didn't make sense to me, but maybe it makes sense to somebody out there. It says, do as you're told. I don't know what that means or what it's in reference to, but excuse me, but that's the message that I heard. So, universe, please give us the cards and the energies that we're working with today that will most allow us to manifest and be in alignment with creating health, healing, manifesting what it is we want in our life. Thank you. What are our messages today? Please provide our messages today. Okay, so I pulled 3 cards. The first one is the heart chakra, to do with the heart chakra. It says, Lord, grant me that I might not so much seek to be loved as to love. Lord, grant me that I might not so much seek to be loved as to love. Lord, grant me that I might not so much seek to be loved as to love. That is a quote by Saint Francis of Assisi. And this is very interesting because in order to manifest what it is you're looking for, there needs to be a context from which you're manifesting from. And I would recommend that that context would be love, and that you would be identifying not just for yourself, but for the greater whole, as we are a part of everyone and everything. So when you start to set your intention to manifest, what you want to look at is how it's going to benefit not only you, but everyone involved, and bring all of everyone involved to the highest possibility and the highest outcome. Also, when you're doing your healing, you want to look at love as a foundation, because love will conquer all. Love will heal everything. Love is truth. Basically, I'm asserting that in my experience, that love is truth, and fear is false evidence appearing real, which would be the opposite of love. So if you want to create a manifestation, or you want to have something brought from the 5D to the 3D, for example, you want to create yourself as a millionaire, I would recommend that you start from the foundation of how can you, what is it that you have to offer that would allow you to bring yourself to the status of millionaire, that would allow you to serve the greater good, that would allow you to serve not only yourself, but the greater good. And in that way, it's a powerful manifestation. You can manifest from fear of not enough, but if you do that, if you choose to manifest from that, fear-based mentality, that fear-based context, then what you'll generate is not enough. You'll never have enough. You'll always be looking for more money. You'll always be looking for more of whatever it is that you're manifesting, because you're doing it from a self-serving, individualistic point of view versus what is it that I can share and that I can offer to the greater whole. So, okay, so the fourth chakra, the heart chakra, is located at the heart center. It may be thought of as the balance point between the three lower physical and the three higher spiritual chakras, representing true compassion, kind-heartedness, selfless love, and devotion. The heart chakra is where we process and store emotional experiences. The heart chakra speaks of we instead of me. The color is emerald green. The element is air. The location is the center of the chest. Associated body parts are heart, lung, diaphragm, chest, thymus, circulatory system, shoulders, arms, and hands. The basic issues of this chakra are the basic issue: love, compassion, kindness, relationships, self-acceptance, forgiveness, hope, sympathy, and empathy. Empathy is the ability to put yourself in someone else's position and feel how they would feel in the situation, even though you're not in it, that you can identify with it. As best my understanding of empathy is. And it's important because it takes into consideration others outside of yourself. It takes into consideration the whole, or at least other aspects of yourself that are reflected in others. Gemstones and crystals: emerald, rose, quartz, and ruby. Flower essence: blending heart, holly, wild rose. Essential oils: marjoram, neroli, and rose. Food: green vegetables. Example: green leafy vegetables. And that's the heart chakra. The next card I pull is dealing with the solar plex, which, by the way, is the chakra in the meditation that I did yesterday that I left out. I was describing how I meditate and connect myself and ground myself to heaven and earth. And I went through the chakras, but I realized that in going through it, I left out the solar plex. So just a note of correction there. So the navel solar plex chakra. An unbalanced navel solar plex chakra may manifest itself in low self-esteem, little or no vitality, hypersensitivity to criticism, or being overly critical of others. Evident may be feelings of uncertainty, rage, or dominance, a tendency toward perfectionism, power plays, and an emphasis on professional and social status. Signs of an unbalanced third chakra: emotional or mental issues, anger, fear, rejection, poor self-image, indecisiveness, powerlessness, compulsiveness, apathy, resentment, and greed. Indecisiveness, the hit that I got on that is that if you don't make a decision, you're making a decision. In not making a decision and choosing not to make a decision, that is a decision. So someone out there needs to hear that. That just because you're being indecisive doesn't mean you don't have a stand, doesn't mean you're not using your ability to choose. You're just doing it in a really passive way, possibly passive-aggressive way. So that, and it could be manipulative because you don't want to be looked at as the bad guy, so you just don't make a decision, or you don't want a situation to turn out a certain way, so you don't do anything. And you knowing you not doing anything, you knowing you're not taking action, is creating a certain result but you do it in a really manipulative way, which is an indication that your solar plex chakra needs some work, amongst other things. Okay, so let's go on. Physical issues are digestive problems, food allergies, diabetes, ulcers, liver problems, jaundice, hepatitis, gallstones, adrenal imbalances, and arthritis. I got to hit on the liver problems, and the liver metaphysically holds our anger. And so if you're having outbursts, if you're having anger issues, or if someone is directing their anger issues at you, there may be a need to pay more attention to the solar plex chakra and balance that and do things that can support and nurture your solar plex chakra. Common addictions are sugar, caffeine, food, compulsive cleaning. While the navel solar plex chakra is balanced, we are energetic and confident. We are in touch with our personal power, able to follow through on ideas and seek tasks through completion. The warm fire of the navel solar plex chakra shines brightly, allowing us to feel cheerful, vital, strong, and alive. A lot like summer, I feel. The balanced third chakra brings a strong sense of identity and healthy self-respect, a willingness to persevere, an ability to trust one's instincts, a sense of belonging. Beneficial activities to promote and maintain a balanced navel chakra are power yoga, aerobics, swimming, power walking, and hiking. And the last card that I pull for today is the third eye chakra. And major issues of an unbalanced third eye chakra include the inability to see the big picture and to keep an open mind. We may tend to follow illusionary ideas and have difficulty separating fact from fantasy. Reasoning, clear thinking, judgment, memory, and concentration may be impaired. Signs of an unbalanced sixth chakra are emotional or mental issues, fuzzy thinking, confusion, intellectual stagnation or decline, aimlessness. Physical issues are headaches, sinusitis, brain tumors, stroke, blindness, vision problems, learning disabilities, anxiety disorders, and nightmares. Doesn't sound very fun. Common addictions, shopping, possessiveness, cultish behavior. When the third eye chakra is balanced, we feel intellectually at the top of our game. Our imagination soars and we are in tune with and can draw on our intuitive powers of reasoning. We're able to positively and realistically perceive and visualize the future, because this chakra allows us to see beyond the material world. Our psychic and telepathic abilities may be heightened. A balanced sixth chakra brings an ability to think clearly, a comfortable detachment from worldly goods, and an ability to trust our inner wisdom to know the unknowable, attunement to our intuitive powers. Beneficial activities that promote and maintain a balanced third eye chakra are keeping a dream journal, a conscious awareness of coincidences and serendipitous occurrences, meditation. Okay, so when what I get off of the third chakra is that this is a time, especially the time that we're in, where Earth is being impacted by a lot of solar energy that, it is my understanding, has never hit this Earth before. So there are new awarenesses. There is multiple sensory perception that is increasing amongst all of us, which could be attributed to come through the third eye. And so recognizing, even in the younger generations, how much more perceptive and accepting of things beyond the five senses that they are. My generation would have put you in an insane asylum if you publicly got online, though there was no online, but if you publicly started openly talking to masses of people about these kinds of things, about chakras and third eye energy and so forth and so on, they would have put you in an insane asylum, because there was no tolerance or acceptance or perception that that really existed. So we've come a long way, and we're moving faster and faster as time moves on. And there's a lot of sensory perceptions above and beyond the five senses that are coming online for all of us. So my recommendation is just to notice what is beyond your normal five senses. Notice the coincidences, which aren't really coincidences. It's really spirit trying to talk to you, to show you the way that's going to be the easiest for you to do what you need to do. Notice the feelings and the things that you hear. And when you close your eyes, the things that you see, if you see. Notice those things, because those are also forms of information, forms of intuiting things that are very important to you and your journey. So that's what I have to say about that card. Now I'm going to move on to the Mudra deck, and I'm going to pull an overarching card for today. Again, we didn't get any exercises for today from the chakra cards. Normally we do, but we didn't do that today. So this Mudra deck, they're all about poses, yoga poses. And so we're going to get, oh, came flying out, the overall arching energy. Wow. Okay, it's similar to the card we got yesterday, which was the triangle pose, but today it's the pyramid pose. And the mantra is, my mind is clear. I speak my truth with confidence and ease. My mind is clear. I speak my truth with confidence and ease. My mind is clear. I speak my truth with confidence and ease. And what I notice, what calls to my attention is the watermelon. Water helps to clear up everything. So I would highly recommend that you drink more water, you pay attention to your water intake. We are majorly made up of water, so it's really important. And if you have watermelon, eat it. I have some on my table that's been sitting there for several days. So I take this as a direct message to me to eat my watermelon. Make watermelon juice, but the watermelon really stands out for me, as does this figure in the background. I don't know if it's it looks like the sun and the moon. It looks like an eclipse. So for me, I would intuit that as saying that something is going to be eclipsed out of your life, so that something new can be put into your life. There is a equal and opposite reaction to everything in life. You do something and then something else occurs. So if you want to manifest something, you're going to have to make room for it. Something's going to have to leave in order for something else to come in. And as I said before, in terms of manifesting, you always want to be clear about what your intention is, and when you're clearing a space, and when you recognize and respect whatever it is that is leaving, and thank it for its purpose in your life, and honor it on its way out, then it makes a ready space for something to come into your life that is of value, that you want to manifest into your life. And be intentional about what that is. Be very intentional. Because if you're not, then things that will fill that void, will fill that fertile ground, will be things that you didn't intend. And so they could be from a fear-based platform, or they could be from love. It's a dice, it's a throw of the dice kind of a thing. So we have the power to co-create with spirit in a way that is responsible, loving, and intentional. So I'm a stand for that. I want to do the Spirit de Luna deck today. And I want to pull a couple of cards to see what messages this deck has for us in working with these overarching energies, these chakras, the heart, the solar plex, and the third eye. Spirit, what do you have for us from this deck? Please advise. Okay, I've got 4 cards that just plumped out. The first one is movement. So movement as in exercise, as in yoga, as in decision making, as being clear, movement as in transformation, movement in that as of a baby learning to walk, but falls and is not ashamed, so they get up and they try again. That kind of movement. The next card we have is purify. And we want to purify and be focused on purifying our bodies, our minds, our spirits, so that what we do create and what we do heal is strong. It has a pure and ready and fertile foundation that will last for some time, and that we're not just putting so we're just not covering up a mess with whipped cream. We're not just putting whipped cream on top of a mess. That's not healing. That's not manifesting. That's superficial. We want to clear out, heal, complete, purify, and then bring in the new. And the next card we have is healer, the healer. We are our own greatest healers. We know more than anybody knows about who it is and what it is we need to support us in our healing. We just have to go within to figure that out. I'm not saying don't pay attention to regular medicine. Western medicine is awesome when you have critical things going on, but when you have things of the nature of the spirit and things of other realms going on, and possibly things from the spirit affecting your physicality, you need to go within to understand what that is and how to heal that. Purifying is part of it. And the last card we have is nurture. So again, this is a water card. This the colors, and it's a third eye card. It's water, it's the third eye, it's the colors that I have on. Overall arching, I would say, nurture yourself, nurture others, nurture your manifestations, nurture your intentions, and be well. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate everything in terms of your attention and your following me. Please like and subscribe if you like this channel. Have a great day. Bye-bye.